Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Happy day after 4th of July and America's birthday. It is July 5th. It is 9:30 p.m. on the East Coast. We have one pending two breaks tonight. Baseball is a little bit further away, so I decided to do the mini against football tonight. We are close. We are very close. I'm actually seeing a couple main spots on football be picked. So kind of based on how some of the main spots in football are picked up, I might actually be more inclined to just run the mini as is. It's kind of a balancing act, I should say. So let's see. This is very close to running. Please get all payments in for this break. All right. All right. So we have some pending comments here, pending remarks. Nope, just posts. Huh. That's interesting. I need to go back and look at this. If my memory serves me correctly, somebody's trying to join the group back that's actually a scammer. That is something else right there. That's a first. It looks like they made a new account. That's a bit wild. That's very wild. All right, so yeah, so we got Topps Chrome basketball definitely happening tonight. I'm kind of taking a look at where we are on the football. We have 6 mini spots left. So we got 2 full spots left and 6 mini spots left. Yeah, 6 mini spots. So I'm really close to saying we're good to go on football. I'm trying to figure out. Basically, I was willing to run with 4 open spots. So that would take 2. So my thought is if we get 2 more mini spots taken or 1 more full spot, I'll run baseball or football tonight. I think that's the plan. I think that's where my brain's at right now. So, Saturday's kind of a weirdism. Sometimes I hesitate doing breaks on Saturdays. There's a reason why we don't do break drops and do breaks strictly on Saturdays is because I know a lot of people are out. It's 4th of July weekend. People are at parties. I knew we'd have low attendance. So it's kind of and Saturdays is just one of those. I used to always think, why don't I have breaks on Saturday? Why don't other people do breaks on Saturdays? I'm totally just hanging around my house doing nothing. I would totally watch a break on Saturday. And then I kind of started realizing, as I did on myself, I'm like, I'm swamped on Saturdays. I don't have time to do stuff on Saturdays. So then I kind of started seeing where breaks weren't really filling on Saturdays. I was like, oh, that's why. Nick is actually off this weekend, spending some time with his family. He is well deserved. That man works way too much. So I'm going to put the remarks. That is just wild to me because I am 99% sure that is the person who, boy, I got to look at that. I am almost certain that is the person that was scamming or trying to scam. We scammed one of our members. Thankfully, he got his money back, but gave him a whole rash of excuses. And then we started seeing stuff pop up that he did the same thing on other stuff. kind of all happened at once too. I think I still have his cards, which technically I owe him, but when he started scamming members, I held it because I was waiting for a member to get their money back. That's wild. Huh. That is wild. All right. So let me go back on this. All right. Yes, you're approved. Making sure there's no other pending comments, just to make sure that if anybody else got into the mini. So I'm going to post a remark in the group that says if yeah, that is definitely the same person. That's wild. All right, let me post. So if you want in on the I'll put if we get one more full spot or 2 mini spots taken, then this break is guaranteed. All right. So here is the main break for anybody interested in it. So Mega Football main link. And then here is the mini link. If we get 2 more mini spots taken or 1 more main spot, then this is guaranteed. All right. If we get 1 more main spot or 2 mini spots taken, then Mega Football is guaranteed. All right. Okay. So a couple updates. Topps Inception Football arrived today, which is cool. Topps Chrome Basketball Blasters arrived today. I also have an entire case of Select Football Blasters, plus I found some more. I also found some really cheap 2023 Select Football value packs, and a couple more Mega Basketball Prisms. So we've got definitely, and I think with combination of the Series 1 hobby boxes we have or jumbos, we can do Inception, and we can probably do a nice mixer with keeping things relatively cheap, but still giving you good value opportunity for your chances there. So the break schedule for this week will drop tomorrow morning since we're doing a break right now. See, and you can tell it's kind of an off weird weekend because some of our regulars aren't even in on the breaks this weekend, which I'm like, yep, definitely. And we've been seeing this around town too, and just kind of with folks. A lot of people going away for vacation this week. This is normally a week I actually take off. Fun story about a year ago. All right. Let me put something. Oh, here is fireworks going off behind me. Hopefully, we'll get some fireworks in here. You want to take it, Becky? All right. All right. So then that makes it guaranteed then. Do you want 14 or 22? Which spot do you want? Boy. 22. 22 it is. All right. So that will guarantee the mega football. So I'll just have to do some payment checks on that. But all right. So mega football break is guaranteed for tonight. I'll update my posting then. Nice. Readjusting that comment. Edit. Mega football. Whoa, what did I just click? Mega football break is guaranteed for tonight. Still has one main spot left and 6 mini spots. Little close of tops of wow, really? Okay. All right. So update all these comments. Sorry. So is the break is guaranteed for tonight. So please make sure payments are in. One spot left. Last spot mojo. All right. I was torn on this one. I could have done the break as a pay by team, and I initially did. But I felt like with how many spots there were and how inexpensive the per spot price could be, I thought it was a better deal by doing a 30 spot random. It's 15 for mini, 15 for mini, and 30 for main. So like, because I felt like it was going to have to make like the Patriots and all of them be like 80 or 90 bucks in order to keep everyone else reasonable. So I was trying to go on this side. I was trying to go for like 30 bucks for one team for all the boxes you get out of. That's probably a much better deal than spending $90 on the Patriots and getting smoked on them if they don't end up pulling through. I don't know. It was a balancing act. You want the last main spot? Okay. So I'll put you in. You're going to get spot 14. All right. So it takes. So only the mini remains. I hate doing 20 spot minis, but I'm like I said, it's the only way I could kind of make it work out. I am always thinking about value for you all. Like I am constantly in this debate in my head about trying to give you all the best value possible for your buck. Like, and it's amazing. So I saw a breakup that went up 2 days ago. All right. I'm going to start opening this, and then we'll go over the teams for it before it. Cool. Thank you. And it was a 32 spot break for a full case of Score Football. Now, I've got Score Football. I'm going to do the math for you all on this one. Score Football boxes right now, yes, on Steel City cost you $220. But I found plenty of sites that you can buy them for. Wow, my phone does not like focus. That you can get them for like, let's call it 190. Okay, so basic math, right? $190 times 12 per box. That's $22.80. Okay, you do $110 a spot times 32 minus that. That's how much profit you're trying to make off that case. That's Score Football. I even was looking it up. There's no Jackson Dart autos in there. You're not getting Cam Ward. I don't know if Genty and Shedeur, I think, should be in there. I like Score Football. I think Score Football has great potential, getting 4 autographs out of it. But holy mother of mercy, $110 a spot, and you can end up with the Browns. And if you're a Browns fan, I apologize, but I know you know that the Browns don't always have some of the best hits. I guess you want the Browns, right? Because you want Shedeur, right? But holy moly, that's wild. That's like, man, think of your customer base there. And I know they're running a shop and stuff, and you got the overhead, but it's like, that's like trying to make the biggest bang out of your buck, like right out of the gate. That's just like wild to me. Like absolutely just insane. And I was just trying to see quickly if Shedeur, let me look for the Jags. Because we're going to do breaks for Score next week. And I'm probably going to do a 2-boxer. I'm probably going to do a single boxer and a 2-boxer. So Jags would be Travis Hunter, right? So sorry if I'm making you sick. Travis Hunter. Okay, so Travis Hunter does have autographs on it. Yeah, so there they are. Rookie signature gold zone. So Travis Hunter definitely is in that. But Jackson Dart does not. Cam Ward won't. So you're looking for him. And then Genty was the Raiders. Right? So sorry, I'm rambling here. I was just trying to see if Ashton Genty. So Ashton Genty does have autos in there. So I mean that's what you're going to be looking for in Score, is really it's Jags. You're going to look for the Jags. You're going to look for the Browns if you want Shedeur. And you're going to look for, like, you can get the Cam Ward cards. You can get the 101s and stuff. Sorry, empty box. You can get the Cam Ward. You can get the Jackson Darts. I mean, I'm interested in Jackson Dart this year because he's our future quarterback. But, man, it's just a bit wild to me on that. All right. Enough of that for now. I just you guys know how much I try to put thought into what I do for you guys and make sure that I'm not going to you're not going to look at this and go, wow, you totally just took all my money for nothing. I hate that feeling. Or make anyone feeling that way. All right. So here's your teams for basketball. You've got TJ with the Wizards, Jazz, Hawks, T-Wolves, Lakers, and Nuggets. Chris has the Bulls, 76ers, Hornets, Raptors, Clippers, Magic. Mr. Choke's got the Grizz, Bucks, Pistons, Trailblazers, Celtics, and Rockets. Kenneth Carmack's got the Warriors, Thunder, Suns, Heat, Pacers, Mavs, Rays get the Knicks, Spurs, Cavs, Nets, Kings, and Pelicans. I can get more of this if we want it. I know there's not much out there for basketball right now, but this is another one of those cases where the packs have better your autograph set in it. So if this is something we want to do, I can get more. Chris Paul, Pascal Siakam, Nowitzki again on the refractor. Quentin Grimes. I thought he was a Knicks rookie, so it's interesting for me that he sees. This is very strange to me. They put Quentin Grimes. It's not a rookie card. How is it a rookie card? The guy's he's a fourth-year vet. Someone's gonna have to explain that to me because I'm pretty sure he was drafted by the Knicks. What's up, Alan? I can't. He's not a rookie. Damian Lillard, who apparently is getting released by the Trailblazers. Alexander Sarr, very nice for the Wizards, and McGrady. Yeah, apparently Lillard's going to get released because they just don't have the cap space for him. It has to be. It had to be. There's no way it can't be anything else. There is still a mega baseball breakout, but that had a lot more spots open on it still. I think it has like 18 spots open, so and it's a little more expensive. Well, I'm glad you clarified that, TJ, because I'm like, there's no way. People are actually saying that he had a better year this year. No, there's only mini spots left, Kelsey. Just the mini spots. I got full baseball spots for the mega baseball break, if you're interested in that. But that's not even close to running tonight. That one's got like 18 teams on it still. Penny sleeves, I'll run. Okay, so other thing I was mentioning, every break up through this past Wednesday has been sorted. I am currently updating the tracking sheet for shipping, so everyone will know by the end of tonight if you're going to get a shipment Monday or not. My goal is every shipment that is due will be out in the mail on Monday. So if you're in red or you told me you wanted a shipment, your stuff will be in the mail come Monday. And I will be all caught up with the exception of tonight's breaks. All right, here we go. Jabari Walker, Ryan Dunn, Larry Legend, Larry Bird, Dwayne Wade, Refractor, Hyper, Karl Anthony Towns for the Knicks. Very nice. Instant, Ron Holland II, Derek Lively, and Chris LeVert. Jalen Wells, Eric Gordon, Tristan Newton, Jordan Hawkins for the Pelicans, Zach Edey, nice for the Grizz. 273 of 275, nice. Good one for the Grizz. That was going Mr. Trophy. Kelsey, I could probably make you a deal in that if I win on a mini spot, I could probably sell you my main spot. Because I'm going to end up claiming 6 mini spots here shortly. Keyshawn, George, Destiny, Kawhi Leonard, and Ayo Dosunmu. They did a much better job on the design of these this year. I still have a last year Topps Chrome basketball box. Kind of torn about ripping it or not. I've just been holding it at this point. Noah Clowney, Jimmy Butler. Oh, Kelsey. Oh, Zach Rischischer. That's actually a good one. For the God, I think it's the Hawks. If I remember correctly, he's a Hawks player. But Zachariah Rischischer. If it's Hawks, like I think it is, that is going to TJ. Kelsey, I think you have $15 in break credit left, too. It just was popping into my head. Yeah. Kelsey, you do have $15 in break credit. So if you wanted to take your break credit and just take a swing at the mini with that, you can do that if you wanted to. Vucevic, or unless you want to hold it, which is also always fine. Tyler Hero, that is 14 of 65 on the green wave for the Heat. Nice. Heat's going to Kenneth. I was just looking at that today that you had $15 in break credit. Tatum, Adam Bona, and Tobias Harris. All right. Oh, not bad. First autograph there. Brandon Ingram, Giannis, Kyrie Irving, Chris Paul, Pozdimski on the hyper, Ryan Dunn, Freeman, Miles Turner. I did forget to mention. It is in play right now. Superfractor Bounty is in play on this break. $495 on a Superfractor Bounty right now. And break credit. All right. This will be the halfway point. Cade Cunningham, Kevin Durant, Vucevic, Siakam on the refractor, Cam Spencer on the team color match, and a backwards card. Assuming this is our other auto. So my color is going to hide it. But I think I've been fooled with these before. Let's see. Oh, and then Joker. Let's see. Is this our other auto? It's like Kyrie Irving. All right. Yep. And it just fooled me. It's Kyrie Irving refractor test drive. And Cam Spencer. Because clearly the other auto was actually sitting straight forward, so. You know. All right. All the comments went quiet. All right. Next pack. Good as a LeBron or a Curry or a Wemby auto here. Even a Steven Castle is good. Or a Superfractor. Let's get this Superfractor bounty paid out to somebody. Derek White, Osa Ighodaro, Pozdimski again, Cade Cunningham, Hyper Ogadaro again. And test drive DeAndre Fox with a Saloon and a Scoot Henderson, whose apparently stuff is very down right now. So if you like investing in second-year players or whatever, he might be a good one to look into because his stuff is not apparently selling very high right now. Quentin Grimes, Karl Anthony Towns, Zach Edey, and backwards again, John Stockton. That's going to be our negative. It's a negative stock. Negative stock on that one. Boy, my little one was so tired yesterday after we did fireworks from him playing in the pool. He was upset when the fireworks were going off outside our house. He was not a happy camper. He's like, I just want to go to sleep. I'm so tired. This here. I got too much trash over there. Scott Barnes on the team color. Devin Carter, AJ Johnson, and Colin Sexton. Hey TJ, what do you think of Topps Chrome basketball? Like it? Don't like it? It's all right. Want to see more of it? Valakunas, Dinwiddie, Jordan Poole, Kevin Durant, Refractor, Jaime Jaquez on the team color, Refractor, Jaylen Brown, Sherman, Jalen Brunson. They always have Brunson's hair weird. It's like, it's not how he, like, it's just, I'm not used to that's how his hair is. TJ, you're one of my biggest basketball participants typically, so what's your opinion of it? All right, we got kinda Damian Lillard, Prosper. It almost sounds like St. Mary's County College is doing it again. Dwayne Wade, Hakeem Olajuwon. Nice to 350 with a Calvin Murphy to 199. Man, if that was an Olajuwon auto, that would have been absolutely smoking hot. But nice Olajuwon nevertheless. 350. Oh, don't lose me. Yeah, you know, it's one of the few products that I at least feel like the cost of it is right on point with where it should be. Like, it's not over expensive. Hey, maybe we should just go to Pyro Jam. Zach Levine, Tony Parker, and Brandon Miller. I heard people talk to me about Pyro Jam, and they go on the water for Pyro Jam. Pyro Jam apparently is a huge fireworks festival they do in our area. I have a feeling our auto is going to be in here. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. Jordan Hawkins, Anthony Hardaway, Derek Jones Jr., Refractor Lillard, Trey Murphy III, Zach Riescher, and Youthquake, Lavriva, and DeJounte Murray. Well, should we go to it for my birthday? All right, last pack. We're still missing an auto, so hopefully it's in here, or I get to send a complaint to Topps. Interesting how it's the numbers on these are in the back here now, or in the packs. All right, so there should be an auto in here, so I'm going to guess it's... Don't you hose me, Topps. I think that's our auto right there, so do this. Oliver Maxence Prosper, Tyler Hero, Red Parallel, Zach Riescher Destiny, Alperen Sengun, Chris Livingston, Anthony Edwards, very nice, Rob Dillingham, and the last auto, the guard, it's a sticker, Ben Shepherd. Not the thriller from the thriller I was hoping for. Ben Shepherd, though, for the Indiana Pacers. I think the Rishashur definitely took that box. There's a lot of people feel that way too. There just wasn't that pulse. Ironically, a buddy of mine was over at Ollie's and found the Monopoly, the 23-24 Monopoly sets, the whole game, the starter games being sold there, $10. I looked up what the Wemby red icon card goes for, the one that's only you can find in that box, only $45. Wemby stuff has come down a lot too. Like Wemby stuff has really come down. And it surprises me a little, but I also think Wemby stuff has been also very overpopulated too. All right, let's do the recap. Kyrie Irving on the refractor test drive. Alexander Sarr, base rookie. Ben Shepherd autograph. It's a throwback off. It's a 73 throwback autograph. Not numbered. Lajuan to 350. Murphy to 199. Zach Edey to 275. John Stockton on the negative. Sorry, I'm trying not to sneeze. Well, yeah, the overpopulated by sure. Tyler Hero to 65, low numbered one, and Zach Rishashur. That is an on-card autograph. That is not a sticker autograph, so that's pretty sweet. Definitely the best one in the whole bunch. All right. Really? That's where we're hearing it from? That's impressive that we can hear it that far away. Because Running Hair is not close to us. That's past Solomon's. Oh. Sound travels like crazy. All right. So let me get the football stuff up. Don't yawn. Well, I was trying not to sneeze. So as I said earlier in this, everybody's stuff has been sorted. So there is the Optic, here is the TC, here is Select. There is Contenders, Optic. Oh, no, I definitely was yawning. Now I'm going to do it again. Darn it. Because I thought about it. Okay. Now we got that out of the way. Oof. All right. So I am closing the mini. I'm going to check the payments on that. I'm going to give you all a little beat music while I wait. It's our what? It just looked new because, it's our new Netflix. Gotcha. All right. While I'm doing some work, I'm going to give you all a little zombie rock. Just so you know when I get quiet. No. Nope. Nope. Try to find something to give you guys while I'm doing this. Yeah, that's cool. All right. While I'm checking payments and stuff. Yeah, Kelsey, I'll send. Kelsey, I'm going to send you a screenshot of what I saw, and you're going to laugh. let's just say it's going to get rejected. But I'm like, really? Wow. All right, Kelsey, I just sent it to you. All right. Coming up, Mega Football. What's up? What's up, William? All right, closing the mini. Tomorrow from 1 to 2, I'll be there. 1 to 3 tomorrow, I'll be there. And checking payment. Let's do things credit. That off my credit list. All right. Check my payments. Ads. Andrews. And where? There's Becky's payment. Becky got 2 spots. Lori's payment. I'm just talking to myself, so don't mind me if I'm not answering. If I don't answer anything you guys are messaging me, it's just because I am heads down right now, getting this mini set. All right, so I am taking 5 spots on the mini. Sorry if I win anything. I might get completely smoked on this too, but that's okay. because I'd rather do this all for you all. So, okay. So generally speaking, should, and be completely honest with me, should I have just done this break as a pay by team and accepted the fact that some of the teams were going to be like $90? Would that have been better? All right, Kelsey's taken one more spot, so Kelsey's going to go into there. All right. All right, running the mini. Hey, on my phone does a thing now. Okay. PYT is always preference. Okay. I'll remember that for next time. If I do in Mega Football, I'll just still make it PYT. And I'll just accept the fact that some of those teams are just going to be crazy expensive. I thought this was being a cheaper option to... I mean, it's not like we're breaking select hobby, although I do have another select hobby that I'm probably bringing home this weekend. I got some football stuff. I got some stuff off the shelves this weekend. I'm probably bringing back for our group, so... Hey, wait. You hit the Wembenyama solar card, the Sun Wembenyama card. That was pretty good. You did have that good card, Becky. You can't say all your breaks have been bad lately. All right, I'm running me. All right. Mini is in 3 6-sided dice, 414. It's 9 times, and there it is. Huh. Good pick, Kelsey. All right, so you guys can see how the mini shaped out. That's how it shaped out. And I'm going to, that has been updated in the mini list, and I'm going to go update the main now. All right, so let me get that in there. I'm going to get all these menus in. Good thing about this is this makes it a hell of a lot easier for me to... Sorry, Chad. Henna. Ricky Me. Twice. You something different, right? Ricky. Let's see. Number 10 was Ricky. All right, make sure I got all that right. Mark these payments. He's good. Balls. I saw TJ. Saw Robert. So we do have a baseball mega breakup as a reminder too, so keep an eye out on that. Anthony. Worries. There's trophies. Third. Rickies. All right, almost there. I promise. Here's worries. Kyle Andrews got me. Andrews good. Sam's good. And then Shaw's always good. All right, I'm almost done. By the way, I will think I think I do have Zelle now. I think I might have got it to work. So if you need to send me Zelle, I will give you the information. Hey, Anthony, I didn't get your last payment for the spot, the last spot you claimed. Let me make a note to myself here. Sorry for being slow. I, this is this is why it takes me so long to do this, because I'm thorough. I like trying to make sure everything is in the up and up. Just making a note to myself. All right, now I got it. I think I just did an update. All right, we're good now. All right, it just didn't end. It just took a second. All right, we're good. I had one person I'm missing a payment from, but they're pretty up and up on stuff, so I'm not really worried about it. So, all right, we're good. Running the random. I'm going to put the list right up over here so you all can see it. And then I'll turn the music off. All right, so this will be the mega football break. Like, if I don't be thorough about this stuff, I'll drive myself crazy. Like, I'll be like, did I do this and that? And it's like, you can get yourself in such a bind so quickly. All right. Get the list. Put it. Yeah. That. I'm gonna make this fit so it looks nice. All right, I'm running the random for these teams. Good luck to you all. Football. All right. Commanders. Someone's going to get Commanders for all of these. And then we start 2025 stuff. I'm not going to care about the Commanders anymore. 13 times. Here it comes. Done. And here comes your list. And there you have it. And I'm going to make it nice and big so y'all can actually read it. Jeez, what's wrong? I don't turn the music off. We don't need that anymore. All right. Oh. Ooh. All right, well, let's go over this. I'll show you this first. All right, so going through the teams, here's what everyone has. Becky got the big score on this one. Kelsey's got the Dolphins. Dan's got the 49ers. Andrew's got the Chargers. Becky's got the Jets. Paul's got the Colts. Andrew's got the Steelers. Andrew's got the Rams. TJ has the Lions. Andrew's got the Vikings. Ken's got the Giants. Lori's got the Panthers. Sam's got the Bucks. Phil's got the Chiefs. Anthony's got the Jags. Paul's got the Browns. Jacoby's got the Eagles. Sam has the Falcons. Jaw's got the Bills. Ricky's got the Packers. Robert Joseph's got the Seahawks. Trevor Irwin's got the Titans. Becky's got the Commanders. Anthony's got the Saints. Paul Seymour's got the Broncos. TJ's got the Bears. Jack's got the Raiders. I've got the Patriots. Ricky's got the Texans. Kelsey's got the Cardinals. I've got the Ravens. Ricky's got the Bengals. Chris Thomas has the Cowboys. I'm going to give you all a couple minutes that if you guys want to trade, please feel free to do so. I'm trying to make this. Can I make this bigger? I do this. I'm trying to fix this a little bit because if I do this. There we go. All right, now I'm going to fix this. All right, so if you all want to trade for a few minutes, I got to tag folks in this one, so. All right, so there's your teams. Give me a second while I tag folks. If you want anybody to change, if you want to trade with somebody, by all means, go for it and just let me know in the comments section. All right. That's the YouTube links, the Facebook. Okay. Mega football break now running. So that's Paul, Andrew, Dan, Kelsey, Trokey, Robert Joseph. Is he just Robert? There we go. Jacoby, Jack, Jacoby, blah, 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 Anthony. Who else am I using on this one? Ricky, Chris Thomas, Becky, Trevor, Irwin, Jaw. Have Ricky in there? Yep. Jacoby, Anthony, Phil, Sam, Kenneth, Lori, okay, that's everybody. All right. Copy the link. Okay. Let's just see Seattle. I hate Seattle. I'm sorry, Robert. And if anybody, Robert, so if anybody wants to trade with you for Seattle, you're more than welcome to. Yeah, it always does stink when you get like the team. Mine would be like if I got the Cowboys because I'm just not a Cowboys. I'm a Giants fan, so that would just be inherent there. All right. I need to use message. Trevor. Hey, Seattle actually hits a lot too. I will say they do seem to hit. Okay. Now. Oh. That was no noise. All right. I think we're good. Does anybody want to trade Robert for the Seahawks? That was his request. If I had a team willing to trade, worthy of trading, I would have done it, but I'm content with the ones I've got. You never know, though. Like I said, you never know when it comes to these breaks what hits and what gets an autograph and what gets a yes. All right. So I don't have to do these in any particular order. So because we don't have anybody being held to any team. All right. One last call for anybody in the live stream that wants to trade any teams. I'm going to give it a couple more seconds. But then we're going to start ripping. Hey, Robert, I'll make you a deal. If you pull any good Seattle Seahawks cards, I'll make you a deal and buy them from you. Including downtowns. And then you don't have to deal with having the Seahawks. All right. Kelsey's a big buyer of stuff, too. Kelsey, I have a couple cards I should probably show you because I know you're a buyer of things, of all things extravagant. All right. Here we go. What the hell that? Why does the camera look? Must be my head. All right, let's go. Let's start with the value packs. So start simple, straightforward. See if we can pull. Let's just hit that uptown right out of the gate, and let's just make this a banger break, right? I keep looking for optic out there because I know we have those potentials, those hidden potentials out there. So anytime I see it, I try to grab it. I've been trying to not cherry pick, but just picking off the Target website when I see them. Tank Dell, DJ Moore, Josh Hines, Allen, Kyle Hamilton, Xavier McKinney, Devin Singletary, Chris Olave, Juju Smith-Schuster. There is no Commanders random because everybody was randomed. So Becky has the Commanders in sole possession of her because it's not a 31 raffle. It's not like the pay-by-team ones. TJ Hawkinson, Jalen Ramsey, Best Huddies, Bills, and a Jordan Travis. Yeah, I know we do it so often, right? That you're like, who's got them? Oh, wait. Someone has them for the entire. We haven't do that in forever. All right. So that was Optic 1. Christian Kirk, Jerry Jeudy, Buda Baker, Jamar Gibbs, Curtis Samuel, Christian McCaffrey, George Pickens, Devontae Smith, Breece Hall, Dexter Lawrence, Green, Laser, Chris Braswell for the Bucks, and Adisa Isaac for the Ravens. All right. Those are a bust. At least they weren't crazy expensive. All right. Let's do the hangers next. And then we'll do select. So I said it in the beginning of the break. I have an entire case of select blasters here that just arrived today. I have an additional 9 others that I've gotten from random places as well. So I've got a bunch of select retail finally that we can do some rips with. Empty box. Uh-oh. Someone blew their fingers off. I hear the sirens going. Oh, good one on the back. Here we go. A.J. Dillon, Chuba, Michael Pittman Jr., Trey Hendrickson, Kyler Murray, Drake London, Aiden Hutchinson, Bryce Young, Devon Achane, Higbee, Joey Bosa, Isaiah Spiller, Jacoby Myers, Terry McLaurin, Tajay Spears, Silver Jahan Dotson, Throwback Derek Carr, Light It Up Christian McCaffrey, and Braylon Trice on the blue scope with a Michael Penix base. Boy, I was hoping that was going to be the Michael Penix. But we got a base Penix to start. Could just buy it anyhow. I've got a couple cards that Tanner was looking at. We're going to put that there to start, but I'm hoping to knock that out. Tanner was looking at a couple of mine, and then I only did a couple of them, so here we go. Pack 2, empty box. I have yet to see a Uptown or anything come out of these hangers. I've seen blasters and I've seen the value packs, but not the hangers. J.C. Horn, T-Law, Jerome Ford, Zay Jones, Patrick Surtain, James Cook, Joe Mixon, Snead. That's not surprising to me anymore. Will Levis, Rashad White, Charbonnet, Kittle, Watt, Fields, Saquon, Silver, Tyler Nubin for the Giants, C.J. Mosley for the Ravens, Jordan Travis for the Jets, who's now retired, Theo Johnson, that's not bad for the Giants, the tight end, and Byron Murphy the second. Jordan Travis, now retired. 1 season. That's all you got out of him. Oh, good. My son's still up. I didn't know Ethan was still up. That's true. You only do buy raw. I think I still have a couple of raw cards. You should see the Valor stuff. 2012 Valor I had. All right, we're going to do the selects. I think I'm done PSA grading for a while. I'll send stuff for others, but unless I get like a $500 card or a real high-end card, I think I'm done PSA grading because I think I'm just getting absolutely hosed on some of the lower-end stuff. It's just not. The 10s just aren't happening anymore. They've really hammered down on a lot of them, so I feel like unless I got like some big card, I'm just going to hold off on grading these days. So these are the green and yellow shocks. The Shocks, I got a case of blasters from Dick's Sporting Goods, which I'm not sure which parallel variety those are. And then I got some from actually our Ace Hardware. These are the Target versions, just the green and yellow. There we go. Here we go. First box of select. Drake May on the concourse. Very nice. Devontae Smith. Patrick Queen. That is a silver die cut. So what we're going to see with these is you're only going to see the silvers with the die cut, even though the box says green, yellow, prism, shock, cuts. They're not cut. They forgot to cut them. And there's been a lot of issues with that with this product. I may have to take my contacts out. My left one feels like there's something in my eye. Ray Davis, rookie for the Bills. Joe Anderson. Kamari Lassiter for the Texans. Michael Penix Jr., turbocharged. Very nice. Ooh. For the Chiefs. That's nice. It is not numbered, but that is a club level Patrick Mahomes shock. That's a nice looking card, right? That is a sweet looking card. That is a display worthy card right there. That's like a set you want to collect. That's a nice looking patty. All right, you have to give me 1 second. I feel like I've got something stuck in my eyeball, so I want to go get it out real quick. So let me get my contacts out. Oh, grading's been awful for me. Absolutely terrible. Wow, I am really glad I did that. Whew. A chunk of my contact fell out. So I had about a pea-sized chunk of my contact missing. The Anderson? I'll have to look, see which one that was. Put a brace on my leg. Oh, that's cool. Was Anderson the Bills? I have a plantar fasciitis brace that I know if I don't put it on right now, I'm going to forget. My wife's going to go to bed, and I'm going to be like, uh-oh. There we go. Joe Anderson. Yeah, it's a base rookie. Bills are Jaw, so you just have to make a deal with Jaw on that. The other reason I ran up was top orders. All right. Well, that's cool. I need to do some more homework on what this whole deal is around the Scatterbo player is for the Giants, because I don't quite understand the hype on him. Andreessen? Let me double check. Yeah, it is Andreessen. Andreessen, it is. The what? Not Anderson. I'm assuming that was an autocorrect, Kelsey. All right, keeping it going. Sorry about that. It's never fun. I knew something was wrong with my contact. Bucky Irving for the Bucks. Ivan Pace Jr. for the Vikings. Another shock. David Montgomery. That's going to be I think it's the Concord. Yeah, Concord shock right there. Still a nice looking card. But you notice, no die cut. Jared Verse. Rashad White. Talanu Funga. Malik Neighbors, future. Very nice. Cedric Tillman for the Browns. Justin Fields. Brock Bowers, rookie. Tip Riemann, shock for the Cardinals. Lamar Jackson. Harrison Smith. Dan Hampton. And Brock Bowers. Can't do that, Paul Heyman. Brock Lesnar. Can't do that with Brock Bowers. Brock Bowers. It's interesting they sent back the WrestleMania back to Las Vegas again next year. I tell you, when it comes to Select, if you can get these blaster boxes, you're much better for it. Because they are just the hobbies. I mean, we've done 2 hobby box openings. We might be doing a third here coming up in a bit. Might be on Friday, honestly. The hobbies have just not been what we hoped for on them, and not for the price point they're at. $700-800. Very rough. Very, very, very rough. So the retail side, I think, because look at this on the retail side. Look what you can get. Now, granted, some of these are going to be almost impossible to get, but you can get tie-dyes. You can get black snakeskins. You can get black. You get 101s. You get zebras. Like, there's just, I mean, that's part of why. But the weird thing is, if you look at 2023 Select, you can still buy 2023 Select off most shelves. Targets still are loaded with them. If it says to you on the side of that box, number to $4.99, can you imagine how many blasters of this stuff there has to be out there right now? Or going to be out there, or still going to be out there? Like, this is the thing. This is the product from 2023 that just kept on going, and it never stopped. Probably do like 9 or 10 box breaks from that case. This week. I think we're going to do score. Might do score mixed with Select. That might be a good idea. Maybe do a score hobby with like 5 Select blasters. Ironically, 5 Select blasters cost more than 1 score hobby box. Go figure. All right. Nice one for the Vikings, kicking it off. J.J. McCarthy, very nice for the Concourse. Marquise Brown. Tua Tagovailoa on the green and yellow shock. Debo. Khair Alam. Fashanu. Caleb Williams, turbocharged. Very nice for the Bears. Raheem. Oh, we got a white. What is white number 2? White shock. So neon green is to $4.99. And then it goes orange, copper, and white. So I'm guessing like to $1.99. So Raheem roster it. Hey, so that's cool. We got a numbered card. Take that. Sam Darnold. Tip Riemann. All right. Is it a rookie? Let's do this. Oh, zebra. Oh, zebra. It's a zebra. It's a zebra. Zebra card. Zebra card. It's a zebra. It's a zebra. It's a zebra. Yeah, that's going to be hitting a video somewhere. Okay. We've got a zebra. Yeah, my wife is totally clipping that one. Come on, let's make that one go viral. All right, the white. White shock. Come on, rookie emblem, rookie emblem, rookie emblem. No rookie emblem. Darn it. It's going to be for the Colts. Peyton. Michael Pittman Jr. Okay, that's not terrible. Michael Pittman Jr. for the Colts to $1.99. Hey, that was a good guess by me. Oh, that's solid, Kelsey. I'm excited that we have a zebra. I think it's a select certified zebra, too, to be honest. Yeah, my wife totally needs to clip that. Okay. How do I make it? I don't want to share it. Okay. Save it to the end. It's a zebra. It's a zebra. There's a CJ Stroud. I'll come back around to that CJ. All right. Here we go. It's a zebra. Jerry Jeudy. Oh, I'm excited now. I'm very excited. These are all in the wrong spot. There we go. Earl Campbell. Tyler Guyton. Zay Flowers, future. Justin Herbert. Theo Johnson. Back to the CJ Stroud. Joe Alt, rookie. Joey Burrow. Calvin Hill. Zebra just keeps sticking his head out. Justin Jefferson. And here is your zebra. Drum roll, please. It's wow for the Raiders. Brock Bowers, select certified zebra. Who had the Raiders? Jack Griffin. Bam. Absolutely beautiful right there. Zebra select certified. That is a sharp, sharp card. Very nice. Congrats, Jack. Jack's normally always at the Eagles. Wow. Super nice card there. Well, that's going to take the fire spot right now. Damn. That was a really good select blaster box. I'm glad that was in this break. See, now I feel like I can relax a little bit on this because I had the Colts, by the way. Paul Seymour. I always hate when we have a break like that contenders break we had last week that was just so bad. I mean, just It wasn't just bad. I mean, it was an atrocity. It was a train wreck of bad breaks. And I hated it so much for everybody. That's why I gave away all the extra. Which, Becky, I think you have some. I think I still need you to pick something from that because I think you won the duck race for the second time around. Oh, hey, at the end of this, I did say we were giving a spot away for flawless in this. So we will duck race everybody. I will pull myself out. I will do that for you all. Huh. A zebra. You missed a zebra and a white shock. Basically, you've missed all the optic boxes and the select boxes. But we just started kind of the bigger boxes with the international, the totally certified, and then we're going to get the contenders. So you didn't miss too much, Andrew, but you did miss the zebra. Yeah, Jack's going to be super surprised on that one. Empty box. I am trying to build collections up for my next card show, so if people have stuff they're selling, I will definitely take a look at some things. All right. I'm going to do a couple of these. My faith in these cards is, I don't know, the internationals. Did you hear me sing the zebra? Because I had a very nice rendition of whatever song it was. I serenaded the zebra. Hey, at least it wasn't some lineman that we've never heard of zebra. That was a solid zebra right there. Maybe I'll clip it and send it to If Sports, but I doubt it'll make If Sports retail polls of the week or month. All right, so we're going to start the international. Justin Herbert, Zamir White, Vaughn Miller, Brian Thomas Jr. for the Jags, Cooper Kupp, Derwin James Jr. Well, I'm sorry. Jamison Williams, Javonte Williams, Jalen Ramsey, Raheem Mostert, Tyler Aguilar, Ricky Pearsall, primary colors, Juju Smith-Schuster, TJ Hawkinson, Zeke Elliott, and Zach Martin. So we will do a duck race for the flawless spot on this one. Hey, you all winning is me winning. I would rather people go home happy. I want people to go home happy. I want people to go, I feel good about that break. We haven't hit a single Jaden Daniels card yet. This is exactly why I don't like charging for the best team. Because when you charge for the best team and it doesn't come through for you, you're mad. And then you're like, I spent all this money and got absolutely nothing. And you go, yeah, sorry. And the Commanders, if you actually look at them in the checklist for 2024, they're not very high up there. They're actually pretty bad when it comes to any card from an odds perspective. They're one of the lowest teams. All right. I mean, if that was a Drake May zebra, I would have flipped out. I'm never getting rid of it. Oh, it's Patriot. I kind of have to. All right, here we go. Looks like we're going to get... looks like a... Do we get an auto? I don't know why that one looks weird. Chris Olave, Miles Sanders. Oh, no, it's just the... Jared Goff. That's going to be one of our two international parallels on the Red Stars. Jared Goff. Cade Stover, Dexter Lawrence, Devin Singletary, Josh Jacobs, Michael Penix Jr. play action. Not bad. I'll kick the base one out. All right. Let's put this here. Yeah, so everybody's shipments should be going out. Everything will be updated to the list by tonight and for every break up through Wednesday. Devontae Smith, Breece Hall, Lamar Jackson, light it up, Tyreek Hill. Okay. Christian McCaffrey, George Pickens, Silver rated rookie Ryan Florene. Travis Swift, Diamond Hands. DK Metcalf. Javarius Ward. Trayvon Diggs. Jordan, the retired Travis. Jonathan Allen. Brian Robinson Jr. Anthony Richardson. And Jadeveon Clowney. Oh, I need an uptown or a downtown here. Optic is such a rid. I just need to let Lisa pull Optic from now on. Anytime we do a break with Optic, I'm just letting Lisa pull. Because Lisa, I had that one great break where we had an uptown and we had a downtown. Nope, that's what I thought. Like, no, I knew it wasn't going to be that good. Yes, well, that's going to go out. Yeah, those will go out too. I'm going to mark those when I'm doing the shipping. Yeah, I kind of goofed that last time. I don't forget, they're just sitting right under my, like, I can literally see them from where I'm sitting right now. Getting closer on Flawless. We're literally halfway filled on spots on Flawless. So definitely make sure you stick around for the end if you want to see if you want a Flawless baseball spot. It's Jaw Black has the Bills. All right, here we go. Max Crosby, Jahan Dotson, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jared Goff, Best Tutties, Hayden Hurst, Bijan Robinson, Jalen Hyatt, Silver, Primary Colors, Malik Neighbors, nice. Tua Tagovailoa, Puka Nacua, Dak Prescott, Josh Allen, My House, Justin Jefferson, Jonnu Smith, Evan Ingram, Trey Benson, Hidden Potential, Alvin Kamara, Antonio Gibson, Jordan Love, Derek Carr, Kayvon Thibodeau, Daniel Jones, rated rookie, Red Stars, Kamari Lassiter for the Texans, and a Travis Swift lighted up. In the back half, that stack. I have to say, I probably will not be buying the Optic International boxes again. A.J. Brown, Alan Lazard, Grady Jarrett, Best Tutties, Brock Purdy, Najee Harris, Jake Ferguson, C.J. Mosley, Jackson Smith-Njigba, Fred Warner, Sky Moore, Jonathan Brooks, Tony Pollard, Cade Otton, Zach Moss, and Jordan Love. They were, I don't know. I almost kind of think the international hobbies were worse than retail boxes, which is disappointing. But I don't know. Me and Optic have a weird love-hate relationship. All right. 1 autograph, 2 mem cards, totally certified. This is the last one I had of these. I brought this back from the shop that was sitting up there for a while, and I said, all right, well, let's see what somebody missed out on, because I brought this back. See if we can identify the relic ones. We'll leave them for the end. All right, so just a reminder for folks, this is a premium box, so we can hit everything down to 101s on this one. So, Penix and JJ Autos very much in play here. I'm going to guess that's a relic card, and that or that is relic card. And everything else, we'll just kind of go from there. Let's go like that. All right, here we go. Totally certified. These were nice looking cards. Oh, I gotta remember this is just all backwards. All right. Okay. Braylon Allen for the Jets, Steve Young, Fred Warner, Gold Team, Bijan, Derek Carr, and Jamar Chase. Ricky Pearsall, Justin Jefferson, red. Number to 249. All right. I'm going to keep it going. Deion Sanders, Gold Team, Xavier Worthy. It looks like that should be numbered. It is numbered to 249. 211 to 249 for the Chiefs. Gold Team, Xavier Worthy. And then TJ Watt and Tank Dell. Got a Devin Leary. Devin Leary, Mike Evans, nice on the camo card. That is numbered to 35. Then the mighty Lamar Jackson, also numbered to 249. Lamar. The thing I remember about this is there was very number heavy in these. Drake London, Alvin Kamara, and T. Higgins. Xavier Legette. Dan the Man Marino, who likes to follow me in every break, to 249. Kurt Warner, Joe Burrow, Najee Harris, and Micah Parsons. Next. We got Chop Robinson. Blue Jerry Jeudy, that is number to 149. Braylon Allen, the mighty. Not numbered. Aiden O'Connell, Kirk Cousins, and Ramondre Stevenson. I'm kind of looking forward to the score breaks because last time we hit a Brett Favre auto, and then we hit an Eli Manning auto last year. And they have some really, it's one of the few sets where I feel like you can find some solid vet autos in. and not have to pay an arm and a leg for it. So I'm kind of excited to see what happens with that. Depending on how the shop does with it, I technically have 8 select hobby boxes, but I'm going to do planning on breaking only 4. But we'll see. Jalen Wright for the Dolphins, blue Dion Edwards to 149. DK Metcalf, Carson Steele, that's a camo. It should be to 35. It is 27 of 35 for the Chiefs again. Nice one for the Chiefs. Chiefs hitting kind of a solid break tonight. Mr. Trokey. Top loader stuck together. Another solid low numbered card there. There's nothing up there. What's over here? Ugh. All right. Ooh. Do want to thank everybody for getting this filled and running, or filled to the most part. Aaron Jones and DeAndre Swift. Keenan Coleman, Jonathan Taylor, blue, should be 149. It is. Dak Prescott, Sunday special. It's been solid so far. We're not blowing anything out of the water, but it's been fairly solid. Come on. I love when the focus stops working. Dak Prescott, DeAndre Hopkins, DJ Moore, and Devontae Smith. Like, it's very hard to try to put breaks together that are like these multi-box breaks that aren't just all retail products because, I mean, you all have seen how expensive it is. If we had more $150 boxes, we could definitely do more. I think I'm going to probably run basketball breaks with as 5 spotters until we get more plug for them or push for them. Because the 5 spotters on those seem to be doing well. Like, you can kind of figure out the formats with what works best with breaks. Baseball's kind of that one little bit of an oddball one because there's 2 different formats that kind of work. Trey Benson, and then that's a backwards card. Is that the auto? Nope. A backwards DeAndre Hopkins for no reason. It's not a variation, so. Walker or Wes Walker, Stephon Diggs, George Pickens, and it's going to be an Eagles. Nice. Jalen Hurts. Very nice. 43 of 99. That is a sweet Eagles card right there with a nice patch there on that one. Oh, Eagles went to Jacoby. About time to see something reasonably numbered actually getting a nice little kick on it. I'm going to move the contenders box to the right side. And then Pickens and Diggs is what I showed before. All right, so we have 1 patch, 1 auto still left, and then we'll go to contenders. Latu, Jared Verse, we'll see what number that is too. Mike Evans, Josh Jacobs, AJ Brown, it's a rookie for Green Bay. Another sweet patch, Marshawn Lloyd for the Packers. This one is numbered to 99 for the Jared Verse for the Rams. Marshawn Lloyd, 25 of 50. Nice. For the Packers. Again, solid looking card right there. It's a solid patch and a solid auto. Green Bay went to Ricky. So one more patch card to go. And then we get into contenders. All right, last pack in here. Jaden Hicks. Die cut, rookie. Terrion Arnold for the Lions. Max Crosby. Chris Godwin. I think this is backwards. Romeo Dobbs. We'll check the numbering on that one here in a second. I feel this is backwards, but I could be wrong. Yeah. So go for it. Zay Flowers. Nice. Fabrics of the game. Zay Flowers. Again, another nice patch card there. That is numbered 69 and 99 for Zay Flowers. The coloring is interesting on there, but because I don't really actually know what that coloring patch would actually be from. Does anyone have any guesses on where that patch would even be from? I don't even know what. It's an odd color. Put that there. And the Terrion Arnold is numbered to 75. 41 of 75. All right. Here comes the contenders. We'll probably carry and do some baseball breaks next week, and we'll probably work towards filling that mega baseball break through, kind of like how we're doing with Flawless. We'll work on, I guess, towards filling it, and then we'll see where we're at by end of the week. If it doesn't fill beforehand. All right, it's not a bad break. It's got a bunch of Series 2 stuff in it. The Bowman, Topps Chrome, Black, regular Bowman. All right. 6 contenders packs. Nothing look excessively thick, so I don't have any rookie patch autos. All right. There we go. We're going to get 5 autographs. 4 probably going to be some who the hell is that, and 1 good one. Or at least a name we know. Anthony Richardson. Pat Freiermuth. Ramondre Stevenson. Derrick Henry. Patrick Mahomes. Nice. 31 of 149. This is going to be our on-card already, right? Coming out of the gate. Brian Thomas Jr., not bad. For the Jaguars. Going to Anthony. Very nice, Anthony. That's an on-card autograph for the Jags with a Justin Jefferson winning ticket and Christian McCaffrey Hall Pass. Nice Brian Thomas Jr. there. not numbered. All right. Pack 2. DK Metcalf. Monroe St. Brown. Darius Slayton. Keenan Allen. Cooper Kupp. Next autograph for the Colts is Terrion. We've seen this guy before, I feel like. Tanner Bortolin. Followed by a Rookie of the Year, Caleb Williams for the Bears, and a Monroe St. Brown, Puka Nacua, power players. All right, 4 packs left. Again, the shipping tracker will be updated for all breaks through Wednesdays this week by tonight, before I go to bed tonight. So that will all be updated, so everybody will know who should be expecting to get a tracking number for me for shipments going out Monday. Terry McLaurin, Nico Collins, CeeDee Lamb, Jacoby Brissett, Zay Flowers, auto, rookie, Jaheim Bell for the Patriots, rookie, auto, Micah Parsons, and George Kittle. All right, 2 autos left, but sometimes you get a bonus auto, so we'll see. We'll get another case hit type card. That License to Dominate card is pretty cool. There we go. Mike Evans, Josh Jacobs, Garrett Wilson, Trey Hickson, Josh Allen for the Bills. Nice. 2 of 50 on the midfield ticket. That's solid. Ooh. Shimmer, 17 of 18. This one could be nice. Looks like Steelers colors, if I was guessing. Eagles, Kendall Milton. 17 of 18. Kendall Milton. With a Tua and a Patrick Mahomes Hall pass. Damn, nice little number there for the Eagles. Andrew, who do you got for teams? I thought the gold was Steelers colors, so I was really thinking that it was a Steeler. You had the Steelers, the Rams, and the Vikings. Man, you had some good teams there. That'll be another Jaw question. Jaw normally comes in here, but I think he takes off a little bit early, so. Yeah, it's a nice Bills card. Yeah, I think you had you might have a Rams card in there somewhere for a numbered card. But I think that's it. There is a JJ rookie in there too. Got the right teams. All right, 2 packs left. Let's see where we go. Kyren Williams. Trey McBride. James Cook. George Karlaftis. Baker Mayfield. auto for the Panthers, Dylan Johnson with a Justin Jefferson. Oh, that's a nice looking one on the Supernatural, and a Travis Kelce, also known as Travis. There wasn't a Steeler, though. I thought it was a Steeler. I was thinking it was Steelers, but I was wrong. All right, last pack. Again, I want to thank everybody for getting into this break and helping fill it. I'll have break schedule up tomorrow morning. We'll definitely have some basketball. We'll definitely have football. I might do a cheap baseball break to help fill our mega baseball break, but that is out there still as well. That is $41 a spot. It's 2 series, 2 hobbies, 1 jumbo hobby, 1 2021 Bowman's Best, 1 Topps Chrome Black hobby, and a Bowman hobby box. So, all right, last pack. Let's see what happens. Aiden Hutchinson, Breece Hall, DJ Moore, Puka Nacua. Looks like we might just be getting a bonus auto. If I was guessing. We are. For the Chargers, Kamani Vidal. It seems like you either get a bonus auto or you get a case-hit card. With a Derrick Henry Hall Pass and a CJ Stroud Hall Pass. Becky, I'm shocked. I thought you would at least gotten 1 base Jaden card there. But like I said, the Commanders are one of the worst teams to have in terms of odds for picks. It's crazy how low they are on the totem pole when it comes to that. It's a decent break. I think I would say this. For the way that went, if you only spent $30 per team on the break, I feel better about that than if you paid $100 for the Patriots or $100 for the Vikings, for that matter. So I think that part is good. But I mean, I've got a sizable stack of stuff to recap here for sure. Obviously, I would say the big winners tonight is going to be the Raiders with the Brock Bowers Select Certified. Just going to look up real quickly. There are currently no Brock Bowers Select Certified Zebras. The last zebra for Brock Bowers that sold was a Neon Iconics for $5.95. I think the thing that people like about that is that's basically team colors. $341 on a concourse. Not bad. Not bad at all. I'm just glad we got. Oh, I didn't know that. All right, here we go. Here's the recap for the Chargers. Vidal, rookie auto. Dylan Johnson, rookie auto. Justin Jefferson, Supernatural. Patrick Mahomes, green and yellow, shock. Michael Penix, play action. Tanner Bortolini for the Colts. Rookie of the year, Caleb Williams. Drake May, concourse base. Terrion Arnold, number just 75. Jared Verse, yeah, that's the Ram card, Andrew. Number to 99. Jonathan Taylor to 149. Edwards to 149. Jerry Jeudy to 149. Dan the Man Marino to 249. The Mighty to 249. Lamar Jackson. Oh, you did get a Justin Jefferson to 249 as well. Michael Penix All right, we still have the duck race. Thank you for the reminder on that. Michael Penix. There's the J.J. McCarthy Concourse rookie. Caleb Williams turbocharged. Michael Penix turbocharged. Malik Neighbors future. Brock Bowers Clubble. Concourse still. Tip Riemann on the green and yellow shock. Brock Bowers base. Patrick Queen die cut silver. Theo Johnson on the blue scope. And yes, we will duck race here in a moment. And like I said, I am going to remove myself, so that actually technically increases all of your odds. Kendall Milton, 17 of 18. On card, that's it's sticker auto. Jalen Hurts on the patch to 99. Marshawn Lloyd for the Packers, number to 50, 25 of 50. Patch auto, freshman fabric. Jaheim Bell for the Patriots, sticker auto. Brian Thomas Jr. to 149, on-card auto, playoff ticket. Josh Allen to 50. Xavier Worthy gold team, that's number 249. Michael Pittman Jr., white, number to 199. Zay Flowers, fabrics of the game, to 99. Carson Steele to 35, certified tutty. Mike Evans to 35, and very easily the fire hit of the night, Brock Bowers, Zebra Wave. Number, but Zebra Wave select certified. That one's great. All right, so we're going to do a duck race for the random flawless spot. So I'm going to take the name list as you claim the spots. I'm going to take my name out. Everyone else is going to go in. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to have to just bookmark this. All right, let's go full screen mode. Oh, I don't want to download. Yeah, so Jaw's going to be the person that you want to talk to about that. Actually, a surprise that it's that cheap. Hey, you can get in on baseball, Brian, if you want. Pulling my name out. Oh, Lord. Hey, you can't win if you don't play, right? You never want know when the fortunes turn. Yeah, I really expect that to be higher. I mean, I could believe 20, but like being numbered to 50, I would have thought that. Just if you asked me to guess that without actually looking at the card, I would have probably told you 40 at least. That would have been my guess, is 40. So we're just cleaning up the monkey. All right, phew. Hit a button, it does that. For baseball, not at the moment. I'll probably put one up tomorrow for it, but at the moment, no. Well, good. Now you get a duck race. I should just make an actual marble run course, and we'll just settle everything with marbles. It'll be great. You'll actually get to see what happens. It'll be all live streamed. All right, I got everybody in. I took my names out, so only people in are all you all. All right, so we're going to go 1 minute. All right, and everyone gets random anyway, so all right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Let me actually make sure this is nice and big. Okay, good. Nice and big. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. And go. And they're out of the gates right now. We've got Anthony Carlucci slowly nudging ahead. We've got the King, TJ Wilson's kind of running up in second. Can't tell who's behind Anthony. Oh, it's Paul Seymour just sticking a beak out just ahead. Taylor Irwin taking a strong lead in the beginning here. Sam Alton says, no, not today. Now there's a pretty much like an 8-way tie for first place right now. No clue who's can win in this situation. Robert Joseph, the Bear, is kind of holding out front. We got a astronaut Paul Seymour kind of steaming up to the lead. We're at the 22nd mark, and everybody kind of takes a little bit of a swim back here. Who knows who's going to come out in front here? Right now, they're all floating ahead. Andrews slowly with a beak out ahead. Oh, but he slips back behind just a little bit. The lorry duck out of oh my Lanta. Wow. No comment on that, duck. Oh lordy. Oh, the lorry duck takes the win. All right, Larry Wilson wins the flawless spot. Congrats, Larry. It's great. All right. That's going to do it for us tonight. I am going to get to shipping everybody stuff and getting that tracking list up to date. So congrats, Lori, on winning the flawless spot. You are, just keep in mind, you can still buy into that break. It is $58 a spot. You will get one team for flawless. Yes, I know it's only 10 cards, but it's flawless. It's never, flawless is never cheap. But all right, y'all. I hope you all have a great night. I hope you all have a great rest of your weekend. Break drops come up tomorrow, starting at 5 o'clock. I will have a schedule up in the morning. But have a great night. Have a great 4th of July. Continue to have a great 4th of July weekend, and we will catch